Your tomatoes are getting big.
Now I'm like cutting it up and putting it into my food. I got my teeth tightened. I told you guys, here's kind of tell me what I'm doing wrong.
You're cutting it wrong.
I really don't want that to happen because this is a lot of work. I'm gonna need this weed whacker.
You're supposed to have the meals ready.
We need to have a serious talk. I got some grilling to do. Oh yeah, it's getting nice and toasty in there. Cole's over there. Looks like he's cleaning up the edge of all of this. This was all covered in like weeds out here by the rock. If you ever wonder what Cole's doing off camera,
This is my relaxing time to me. This is break time. I pull some weeds, and just think a little bit.
put the camera away.
Yep.
Comes out and does some more work. And of course, guys, it's not just any type of work. It's yard work.
You just can't have a yard next to your driveway without having a clean edge. Trying to think of how I can clean this up permanently so that way this stuff can't keep coming back. I got a couple ideas up my sleeve.
I think we should put some, what do you call that? So like landscaping paper?
I'm thinking of just making a straight edge, trenching from down there up to there, yay deep, and we can put in that landscaping brick so then we have a perfectly clean grass edge so that grass can't flood over, and then we can add rock.
Cole has quite a bit of work to do.
We're here to switch, right?
Actually, I was going to tell you that I want to start making some lunch. So we can switch if you want to make lunch.
Yeah, if you want to get started making that, that'd be all right.
Okay, it'll be done in like 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll see you in 45.
If you're ever cooking with potatoes, get that started first because they take quite a bit to make. Steak is one of my favorite things to make because it's so simple. You just defrost it in your sink, fill it up with some hot water, throw your steaks in there, let them defrost, and then once it's defrosted, you throw it onto some sort of pan. I always put it on like a baking sheet. I think it's just so much easier to get everything nice and seasoned without making such a big mess. And then you take your favorite seasonings and then just plain salt and pepper. And we like using pink Himalayan salt. Personally, pink Himalayan salt is the way to go. Uh-oh, Cole's coming. He's gonna tell me what I'm doing wrong. Uh-oh, he's coming.
Is pink about ready?
I told you guys, he was kind of tell me what I'm doing wrong.
You're supposed to have the meals ready at 7 in the morning, noon, exactly, and then 9 p.m.
7 in the morning?
Sorry, 6:45.
Oh my goodness. Okay guys, I'm taking advantage of today because it is actually really cool out. Hence I'm wearing my jacket and I have pants on. I'm gonna need this weed whacker. It's been really hot out the past few days, so it's just been brutal to be out working on the garden. We also had a storm the other day, and so I just haven't been out here for over a week, and it is a hot mess. Cole just got done mowing the lawn, but it is hard to get around the garden, so all these weeds kind of grow around it. Makes it look like it's a jungle in there. And for some reason, the past few days, Cole and I have been running into spiders left and right, and I am terrified of spiders. You all know that. So I'm hoping there's no spiders in there. All right, guys, that being said, VAMONOS. Oh, of course it doesn't have the thing on here. Cool. All right, I need scissors. Scissors, where are you? Huh. Right here. It never fails when you're ready to get to work. There's always something stopping you, but we're not gonna let that get us down. We got work to do.
Your tomatoes are getting big.
I'm gonna go pick them. That's why I got my little basket.
Your weeds are getting big too.
That's why we got this thing. All right, we should be good to go. Oh, and guys, just one quick thing. When you're using power tools like this and you're changing the blade, or for example, I don't know how you'd call that, strings. You're changing the strings on the weed whacker, don't leave a battery in. That's a safety tip. Learned that from Cole. Now I gotta go get a battery. You just don't want one of those rare cases where something accidentally gets turned on and you're working on it and you get hurt. Battery. Spiders. I think it's gonna rain, unfortunately. I mean, rain's actually always a good thing, but I want to get done with this before I see it. We got the outside border completely weed whacked. Now we're gonna go inside of it, but I wanna get the inside edge right there. And unfortunately, our cilantro is done for this season. So we're gonna get that picked up as much as possible too. Look at this huge pepper I just picked. That's nice. Some of them are already turning red. As you can see, these ones were very red. Hopefully they start turning red on me and we can come pick them because we had a lot of peppers. We will not be running out of peppers this winter. I don't see any peppers on this one yet. But there's flowers, so that's good. These tomatoes are huge. Okay guys, ignore my crazy hair. I got a lot of tomatoes in here. I was able to pick a banana pepper, some tomatillos, these jalapeno peppers, and then these red peppers. And for the first time ever this season, I'm gonna be able to cook with them. I'm making right now some ground beef with some zucchini and onions and some peas in it. And then I'm gonna add some of these green peppers and then red peppers just to add a little kick to it. Ooh, they are spicy smelling. I can smell that already. They smell good. I'm not adding so many peppers. There's really not much there. It's just to give it a little kick because we already have like salt and pepper in there. And the pepper itself will make it already spicy. So I just want to add a little bit. And cover it up. And we'll let that simmer for a little bit. Last year was a complete fail. So to have things that I grew with my little plants in my little garden and now I'm like cutting it up and putting it into my food, it's a good feeling, you guys. It's a really good feeling. I'm so excited. Can't wait to try it, but it's gonna be really good. Little tip when you guys are cooking to clean your mess right away whenever you're doing anything. If you're cutting any vegetables, clean up your scraps. If you have dishes everywhere, put them in the sink or put them in the dishwasher. If your counters get messy, wipe them down. You should have enough time to do all of that while your food is cooking. Seriously, as you're cooking, as you're doing whatever you're taking out of the fridge, put it right back. Whatever you're taking out of cabinets, put it right back. It doesn't take long and it keeps your kitchen really nice and clean. Believe me guys, it is a lot better to cook when your kitchen is clean than when it is a mess. You are highly more motivated to start cooking. Doesn't this just look so much nicer? I also have some potatoes cooking in the oven right now. Ooh, they are looking crispy and delicious. When I cook at home, I'm usually inventing things as I go. You'll be surprised how many times you'll whip something up out of what you have and how good it actually tastes. Never be scared to mess around with some of your ingredients in your kitchen, unless you're baking, because when you're baking, you gotta follow the rules. But when you're cooking, just taste and go. Following a recipe when cooking is a good start, but once you like kind of know which spices kind of go together, what ingredients kind of go together, you can start inventing literally whatever you want as long as you have the ingredients for it. It's awesome, it's fun, it's kind of like doing science in the kitchen, and honestly, in my opinion, it's really relaxing. And after you're done, you get to eat it, and it's so good. And not only do you get to eat it, but you get to enjoy it with other people that you love and care for, and it just makes it so much more special when you're sitting at the dinner table and you're having a meal together. Oh, and I almost forgot. It's healthier and surprisingly cheaper. I just got back from the orthodontist today, guys. I got my teeth tightened. Look at my braces. They're looking pretty good. My orthodontist says I'm doing a pretty good job. He says that it's obvious I'm wearing my bands because he can see a difference. So he told me that I can take them out now. So I'm off of my bands. Earlier, I made some chocolate pudding. My teeth are in a lot of pain right now. They're very sore, so soft foods like pudding, mashed potatoes is what I'm gonna be eating for the next 3 days. That's good. So the other day I went over to Summer's house because she was teaching me how to freeze corn. It's my first time ever freezing corn. And we made like 40 bags, you guys. So we went over to the cornfields. I got to pick my corn from the cornfield. And then she taught me the process of shucking the corn. We did that. We had to cut off the corn from the cob and then boil it and then take it to an ice bath and then wait for it to cool, then bag it, and then we had to freeze it. It sounds very easy, but it's very time consuming. But it is for sure worth it because we're gonna have a lot of sweet corn in the winter. And I'm I'm really looking forward to it. I learned that you cannot stack more than 3 bags of corn on top of each other like this because the corn might not freeze and then it'll go bad. And I really don't want that to happen because this is a lot of work and I don't want it to go to waste. Plus, I'm really looking forward to enjoying this sweet corn in the winter. So I have been keeping an eye on the corn, just making sure that things are getting frozen. So right now, it looks like all of the corn in here is frozen. The other day I did come and check on the corn and there were actually some bags that were not freezing. So I didn't find it a bad idea to check on the corn again today. Thankfully, it looks like things are finally freezing up in there, so hopefully I'm not gonna have to worry about this anymore. And speaking about corn, I also got some zucchini that I'm gonna cut up and bag and then freeze as well. Got it from Summer, who got it from another friend, and I'm really excited because they are huge. I have a lot of cutting to do.
You're cutting it wrong.
Goodness, that was a lot of zucchini. But now that that's over, thankfully, I want to show you guys some products that I got several weeks ago that I've been really excited about. So let me just show you. Alright guys, we need to have a serious talk. Ever since I've been exposed to this farm life, I've been really interested in making the switch from a toxic to a non-toxic lifestyle. And as of now for me, all that means is that I'm just trying to lean towards products that don't have these harsh chemicals that are not good for your skin or your overall well-being. Whether that's cleaning products or beauty products, you're just a little bit more aware of what's inside the ingredients of the products that you're using in your home or on your body. And guys, I did my research and I found this company called Primarily Pure. I began reading about their products and I began looking at their ingredient list. They have a whole line of beauty products that use 100% naturally derived ingredients. All that means there's nothing bad in here. There's no toxic chemicals. There's nothing harsh that's gonna irritate your skin. It's all natural. It's all clean. It's all good. If I had to choose one product to get from them, I would say get the body butter. I have the eucalyptus and lavender. Absolutely love it. All I can say is it's literally like butter on your skin. It's amazing. I love their everything spray. All the ingredients in this are really, really good for your skin. If you get a bug bite and it's irritating your skin, spritz the everything spray on it. If you got a lot of pimples on your face, put some of the everything spray on. Literally, it works for everything. Another one of my favorites is this tinted lip balm. It has a really pretty color. Look at that color. It's beautiful. But I like it because it's mint. Whew. I'm a fan. Anyways, if you guys are interested in checking any of these products out, the link is in my description. Use the code NAVE10 for 10% off your first order. That being said, we'll see you guys in the next one.